Hey guys, welcome to another video, and today we're going to talk about my favorite Clone Wars series hero, Ashoka Tano, and how she survived the offense of Order 66. And doing so, you must understand two things. Order 66 was Darth Sidious, who, at the time, the galaxy knew as Chancellor Palpatine's plan to destroy the Jedi Order, to pretty much make it a coup over the Jedi Order. I'm hoping I'm using that word right. And so he can make his own, so he can rule the galaxy with less resistance. Which, if you've seen Revenge of the Sith and the original trilogy, you see that he, for a while, was successful in that. Until in Return of the Jedi, when the rebels pretty much kicked him out in power, and Vader destroyed the Emperor. But that's a potential video down in the future. And Ashoka Tano, you need to understand who Ashoka Tano was, or is in the Star Wars universe. She's a Clone Wars hero. She was also part of the battle against the Empire. She was Anakin Skywalker's apprentice, obviously before he turned to the dark side in Revenge of the Sith and became Darth Vader, who helped the Emperor just hunt down and destroy the Jedi Order. But, so yeah, Ahsoka was Anakin Skywalker's apprentice in the Clone Wars. And pretty much she got expelled from the Jedi Order because she was framed for something she didn't do by who she thought was her best friend, who was her friend, who she thought who was her friend, Barriss Offee. She was given a chance to come back, but she said, you know what, screw it, you guys didn't have faith in me before, how can I have faith in myself? So I'm going to force my own path without the Jedi. And then we see in the Season 7 trailer for the Clone Wars that I don't know if she exactly came back into the Order per se, because in Rebels she did say, she does hint what I just said. Or she is just working with the Republic. Or with the Jedi, not exactly calling herself a Jedi, if you get what I mean, because she does get 2 blue sabers. Again, so. And we do see her with Anakin and a battalion of clone troopers. So, pretty much Ahsoka was on Mandalore, and she was in a battle of Mandalore, and she had Captain Rex with Ahsoka, with her, Captain Rex was Anakin Skywalker's top man in his clone army. In this little squad of the clone army. And pretty much, I'm guessing the Clone Wars series will show us more into detail, because I didn't read the novel. I kind of checked this up before making this video, that pretty much the whole Order 66 for Ahsoka happened at Mandalore, at the Seas of Mandalore, in her duel, and she was engaging Darth Maul, and that's when Order 66 happened for her. Darth Maul escaped, and we don't see him again until Season 2 of Rebels. And so then Darth Sidious says, after, his face gets deformed in the Chancellor office on Coruscant, that he enacts the Order 66, which is to kill your Jedi leader or commander. And so I guess in the Clone Trooper's mind, Ahsoka was still part of the Jedi Order even though she left. Like I said, I haven't read the Ahsoka book, so I wouldn't exactly know how most of this is accurate, but I'm guessing this is pretty solid. And so she clearly survives because she's in Rebels, and she survives the events of the original trilogy. And so what happens is that since Captain Rex is one of those few clone troopers that took out those inhibitor chips that was installed in each clone trooper's brain, which is why it was so easy for the clone troopers to turn on the Jedi because they had inhibitor chips. Pretty much were organic brain. Even the guy spelled on here. Organic brain implant that compelled the troopers to comply with Order 66. So it was kind of like they were getting the mind trick thing. Because the Jedi mind trick, as most commonly called, that is used by the Force holders, the user doesn't know that they're getting the Jedi mind tricked when that is happening to them. And that's only happens when they're weak-minded. And the clone troopers will be weak-minded, so it's kind of like that with the inhibitor chips. But Captain Rex got his inhibitor chip taken out. So he helped Ahsoka fend off against the clone troopers that was trying to kill her, enacting Order 66, which I feel so bad for Ahsoka. For Rex. Because he had to kill some of his own brothers. That would be painful. That would suck. That would really, really suck. Anyways. So, that's kind of one way how she survived Order 66. The beginning part. How she was able to stay undetected from the Empire for so many years up until we see Darth Vader telling Darth Sidious that he discovered Ahsoka is alive in Star Wars Rebels, and this is second season of Star Wars Rebels I'm referencing. That Vader thing. That I even got this on paper. It says Rex dug a grave for himself and put a deceased clone in a spot. I guess he put either his helmet to make it more realistic looking, or just the dead trooper and put it in a grave and mark it Rex. And then he placed Ahsoka's lightsabers on the grave as markers. So pretty much as a sign that Ahsoka had died. Now when I saw this, it said Ahsoka's green lightsabers. And we all know that in the trailers, we see Anakin giving Ahsoka blue lightsabers. So maybe she changes the color of her lightsabers by the time she comes to Mandalore, or they are going to debunk that and replace the whole green lightsaber to blue. I don't know. The point being, Captain Rex helped Ahsoka fend off the clone troopers that were enacting Order 66. Dug a grave for himself. Put another clone trooper in the grave that was dead, and put Ahsoka's sabers on the grave as sign says Ahsoka's dead. So, and she and Rex went their separate ways. Now this is what kind of know for a fact, partially because it was confirmed in the Rebel series. Rex and Ahsoka went their separate ways. They, Ahsoka went off to help the rebels, but she used a different name uh, to help her hide better because she figured that I'm guessing she figures using Ahsoka will tip the Empire off, and that she was alive, and so she while went in hiding, and from what I've heard as well, was Bail Organa who convinced her to go back into the fight. So she went into the fight as Fulcrum, and Captain Rex went off with like two other stormtroopers to whatever they decided to do for like 20 years. And yeah, so practically, if it wasn't for Rex, the chances of Ahsoka living would have been slimmer. Like when the Order 66 thing happened, even though she was technically not a Jedi, but I guess it was programmed in those inhibitor chips at the time that Ahsoka was part of the Jedi. So, but yeah, it sucks. It really sucks. And I even heard that in that Ahsoka tried to look for Anakin shortly after Order 66 happened. She was unaware that Anakin became Darth Vader, and there was hints and pieces. Like she was getting pretty strong hints, I have to say, of Anakin's downfall in Star Wars Rebels, but I feel like she was in trying to deny it before the season finale of the second season. Get what I mean? Because Ahsoka did find out later on. It's a given later on. She does find out that Anakin is Darth Vader, and she fights Darth Vader in the season finale of Rebels season 2. But in that season, I don't know if she didn't get the hints or she knew it, but she just did not want to accept it. Up until like the whole fight between her and Vader on Mandalore. But yeah, so that's part of the reason why Ahsoka's my favorite, because she became part of the Jedi Order very young. She was found by Plo Koon. I'm guessing she already knew that Plo Koon died, which was the person who brought her into the temple. Uh, she had to deal with someone who did not want to be her master at first, and he was acting like a jerk at first to her, but later she grown on him. And then later, finding out that her master went to the dark side and having to face the fact that she can't turn him back to the light, and seeing her growth in Clone Wars and Rebels, and hopefully in a future Star Wars show that won't botch up her character, is the reason why she's my favorite character. I feel like she's like one of those Star Wars characters that has the biggest evolution in general. And I wanted to cover this because I figured this would be a nice topic to cover. Like, how did Ahsoka use escape or like the events of Order 66? Was she even a part of Order 66 when it happened? And yes, it was. Like I said, it's a little refresher. Pretty much, Captain Rex helped Ahsoka fend off the troopers that were forced to carry out Order 66. Captain Rex dug up a grave, put another clone trooper inside the grave, and marked the grave as, I guess, as Rex, and placed Ahsoka's lightsabers on the grave as markers, as symbols that Ashoka has been dead, to fool the Empire that both Ashoka Tano and clone Commander Rex has both died. And from my understanding, that's when those two last seen each other. Was on that sad and depressing day. Now, how she got her new sabers, I don't exactly know. I know it is explained in the Ashoka book, which I want to read, so maybe I will check it out in the library that's like not so far away from me real soon, so I can catch up and see why. But yeah, I just want to I want to cover this topic because I figured this one was interesting. And plus, when I was reading some articles, I wasn't too surprised yet again, surprised as well, but not in a bad way, that Ahsoka was trying to look for Anakin after the events of Order 66. I don't know if she was trying to look for Obi-Wan or even Plo Koon, but I read that she was looking for Anakin after the events of Order 66, like seeing if he has survived. So I guess so she can potentially uh hang out with him and survive, and potentially overthrow Darth Sidious, who by now proclaimed himself as a Sith Lord. So not Sith Lord, but as the Emperor of the galaxy. So sorry if my explanation was but I want to try to do more of these like scenarios that we didn't get to see on the small screen or big screen. Kind of like what Star Wars series does, but more into like the definitions from canon per se. Anyways, you guys should check out Star Wars Theory because he is awesome and he does theorize a lot about Star Wars, hence in his name. Plus, he also is pretty good about Star Wars news as well. So, I highly recommend if you are a Star Wars nut like me, then go subscribe to Star Wars Theory because he's amazing. And he is seriously one of my favorite YouTubers. So, up until then, I will see you guys later. And please give me your thoughts on what I could do better and if I continue to do these type of videos. And what do you guys think about the whole how Ahsoka and Captain Rex survived Order 66? And may the Force be with us all.